Hey guys, today we are bringing the Dragon Rework to life and then placing it into our miniature world.
ClayClaim. So many of you asked for the Dragon Rework. Here we go for the very first creation in 2025 in the Western, in the Eastern version. Happy New Year, guys! I am so curious to hear how the start of the new year had been for you. Also, if you made some New Year's resolutions for yourself. For me, yes, I've been planning a lot recently, also for the channel. For 2025, I have some things on the roadmap for the YouTube channel, one of them being live streaming and dancing. No, I'm just kidding, it's just live streaming, because I've done this in the past. It's always awesome to create together with you, getting your feedback, questions and suggestions in real time, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now let's create some fins. They are on the backside of the dragon, and I decided to create them with this black thin layers of clay, which are getting quite solid after oven hardening. And it also starts looking like the dragon once we are attaching them. I actually try to make them get slightly tinier when they are going down the spiral on the back of the dragon, because this is what a real animal would look like, or a dinosaur. The fins would get slightly tinier. We are adjusting them with my tool, and then there you go. It already looks awesome. Still could be a worm or something different, like a virus or a parasite. Well, I don't know. We are cutting away the lower part of the body, because this will be the area which we will fill up with a different clay color. We bring in the Hara. After a full year of rumors, the developers finally dropped a redesigned Dragon Fruit that completely changes how Dragon users play. The original permanent and physical Dragon Fruits were removed. As you know, I'm not a Blox Fruit player yet, but I would be pretty pissed if my dragons are taken away and then I get some tokens instead. Two forms, Eastern and Western, each with powerful moves. I only got my powerful drill. Okay, the visual effects are spectacular. Maybe we can add some into the creation. The starting point of today's creation was just this spiral of aluminum wire, so this is why I added arms and legs now and later on, because this gives me more flexibility where to place them. We were coating them with green clay as well, and now we are working on some more tinier details like the fingers, but also the claws on the feet. With the modeling tool, we can add details like the muzzles. And I'm not really sure if you have noticed, I also added this beautiful texture of the dragon skin by just replicating this pattern. Maybe we can also apply it on the muzzles of the arm. Yeah, the elbows are a little bit weird. They are sticking out. And in the armored version, I think this part is even golden, or also covered by the armor. So, the biggest elephant in the room, those tokens. Some players who owned the original permanent or physical Dragon Fruit logged into their account and they are gone, replaced by the tokens. I would be pretty disappointed thinking that my clay figurines would be gone, but that some type of tokens are... Let's not go down this rabbit hole. I completely understand from the developer's point of view that if a rework is so extensive that you really need a reset, because otherwise it would not be balanced, the game would not be balanced. And it also brings up another question. What if other things will also disappear in the future and replaced by tokens. It creates this feeling of uncertainty. We're putting in the tongue, and the mouth is the favorite part of the whole creation for me. We've got the nostrils, which I am bringing into shape, and there are some type of fins on the jaw bones. And with this tiny hole, we can attach the head to the body. I decided to create it this way because if I would have attached the head right away to the body, I would have destroyed the tiny details on the body by touching it again and again. And now let's place these tiny teeth with white clay. After oven hardening, they will get really sharp. Oh, it looks awesome! Look at the dragon! Would you like to see also the other one, the Eastern dragon? Please say no. What about Yeti? Now that we've got the base sculpt underway, let's talk about the two stunning transformations which we got, Eastern and Western Dragon. The Eastern version, this one glides quite elegantly with a long body separated and unleashes monstrous damage, which with each skill with tons of fire. I'm so impressed I lost the ability to talk. And the Western Dragon, on the other hand, it looks like a tank. It crawls forward on all fours, breathes fire in a wide arc. Also looks awesome to dominate the entire map. So, which one do you prefer? I decided to start with the Eastern. Well, it was intuition. I can't really explain why I decided to go with this one. The patterns outside the skin are very colorful. We have this very bright yellow, almost glowing orange-ish. So maybe we throw in some color after oven hardening, but I wanted to take the brightest color which I had, which was the lemon yellow, and we put it into the oven. In the meantime, let's create the landscape. And besides the mouth of the dragon, this was the thing which I was most looking forward to, creating a miniature world. This is doodling around, adding a tree, adding a rock, adding whatever feels comfortable and nice. I am putting a very thin layer of green clay on top of the stormy gray so we can carve out and cut out the way, a path, which looks quite nice. If you have any suggestions on which type of biomes or landscapes to create, leave it down in the comments. I will read them. With this piled up brown and green clay, we can create the illusion of a tiny mountain, and maybe we add some rocks. I try to keep most of the sharp edges while cutting with my knife because it reproduces those polygonal look, especially on the tree. In preparation for this video, I watched tons of videos on YouTube, especially all around the new skills, which are looking so awesome. Well, as I'm not a player, it's difficult for me to put the damages into perspective, but the skills like Heatwave Cannon or Scorching Downfall, they are high damage combos, at least from what I understood. But one of the coolest visual aspects of the new Eastern Dragon is the armor. I'm pretty sure this design draws inspiration from traditional Eastern dragons, and it gives this ancient vibe to it. We're adding the left side as well, and also with the jewelry. it just looks like a majestic transformation. While the gemstones on helmet and chest plate are red, the ones on the shoulders have this color, this purple, with some gold around, and we will create this as well. And it's actually the last clay piece which we are putting together, because after that we will place the dragon, the Eastern dragon, on top of our miniature world, which we have created just right here. As the eyes are one of the most important details on the whole creation, we are adding some flames to it. We are gluing the dragon whiskers into place. Or are these called tendrils? Not really sure about that. And with a transparent polish, we bring some final touches to the gemstones and teeth. And now we give him some nail polish. Black nails, he's so rebellious. Okay, where to put him? Maybe right here. Now we can stick in the wire coming from the tail. Time for a final drop of super glue. And guys, I guess that's it! Dragon Rework in the Eastern version! Thanks so much for sticking with me through this creative journey. 2025 is going to be an epic year. Stay creative. Bye.